Welcome back to RainmanTCG, my friends. This is episode 2 of the Crown Tundra playthrough on Sword. Sword is where I still have all my biggest Pokemon. I have the complete decks for the Galar region. I am 2 Pokemon shy on getting the Armor Dex completed. One of them will happen probably this episode or next. I know how to evolve Galarian Slow Poke into Galarian Slow King. It's just a matter of going to the right place and doing so. I know where it's at. I've already seen a few videos on how it's done. I'm just not to the point where I'm ready to do that just the second. We arrived in the Crown Tundra last episode, and we also did our first Dynamax adventure. The Pokemon at the end was, the legendary Pokemon at the end of that one was Suicune. We didn't catch it, we didn't, for the first one they don't actually have you save the adventure, but we will continue on. It wasn't shiny. I want to shiny hunt most of the legendary Pokemon. The ones that specifically want to shiny hunt are going to be Solgaleo and Lunala, because I do know that later on in the Crown Tundra playthrough, I will get my own Cosmog that I will be able to evolve into Solgaleo at some point. And I would not mind having a regular Solgaleo and a shiny Solgaleo right next to each other in the same team. But that's later on. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It says, YouTube says about 50% have not subscribe to this channel. Why? You're here, you're watching this. This is awesome. And if you know that if you notice I'm wearing the same shirt as last episode, well, it's because I do a lot of bulk recording. And because I'm really eager to play this, I'm gonna do a lot of bulk recording on the first, second day after it's been out. So I'm gonna see how much I can get through in one day, and then call it night. Also, hit the notification bell. And make sure you hit all so you know when the videos pop up, poof, they'll show up. And hit that like button so we have the great mojo come through and bring us all the good luck. Now, it is time to head from the Max Lair over into Freezington and meet up with Peony and see what's up. Here we go. So far I'm enjoying the Crown Tundra. I just barely started playing this. Last video is just basically a beginning into this. Peony's running off to Freezington. Where he's going to set up a base camp. At least we know where to go now. Get on my bike. I'm not gonna... This Cryogonal? I want tomorrow. I tried getting it first a while ago, but in the last episode... Since it's nighttime when I'm playing this, I'm going to try a Dusk Ball. See if I can find any information on tomorrow. Oh, it does not say what type she is. What type he is. Ooh, interesting. Give a quick ball. See, I don't want to hurt you because if I hurt you, I'm gonna knock you out. And I don't know if my Glade is actually still in my box. Wow, you actually knocked my camera. Amara's either Gen 6 or Gen 7. Maybe even Gen 5. I'm not sure. Because if I hit you with any moves, you're going to be knocked out, and I don't want to knock you out. I want to catch you. One, two, three. You know, I'd rather you get in my quick ball, but I'm not afraid to use the timer ball on you now. Two, three. Oh, really? That is the second stupid time you've done that in a row. Come on. When I throw a Pokeball, sticking Pokeball this time. Yep, crit catch. Just needs to shake once. I caught it. Amara's data will be added to the Pokédex. This Pokemon was successfully restored from a fossil. In the past, it lived with others of its kind in cold lands where there were fewer predators. Rock Ice. Would you like to give Amara a name? No. Where do you want to send Amara? I'll send it to a box right now. I'm good with my team as is. Alright, Mammothman, get on my way. Move down here. This is what's going to automatically take me off to cutscene. Come on! Focus, you stupid camera! Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor. I'm the mayor of the sphere town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town, one after another. Might you be here to learn something about the legend of the King and Bountiful Harvest as well? Sure, yeah. Ah, never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. There we go. Ooh, that might even be better. People come all this way to investigate what turned out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. You got a Freezington's Fame's boat neck sweatshirt. Okay. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it's not sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've gotten a fair number left over. The illustration is based on an extremely ancient account of the King's appearance. Hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see the king, what the king really looked like, I suggest take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! Over here, Rainman! I'm sorry, voice change. I'm not a voice actor. Alright, come on, Cinder. Come on, Wildfire. Statue of a Pokemon. It somehow feels as if it's missing something. Here we go. In to talk to Peony. Let's see what he has to say. Aha! Here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. It's our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, Rainman. Let me tell you about what the Peony exploration team is, after all. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, the huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather! And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with useless legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got into them. And there you have it, we are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. Oh my god, all these puns using Pokemon. So here's to a great adventure, Expedition Chief Rainman. Chief? Obviously! Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion, find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. Not likely, dude. Gah! Not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be holding down the fort, Chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the Expedition Chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. You've got an expedition uniform. I don't get that because my hairstyle don't use a hat. Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there to switch up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these two. Legendary Clue 1. Put the Legendary Clue 1. I don't know about the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peony and an old photo attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head. But the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. You obtain Legendary Clue 2. Well, the first one's about Calyrex. Legendary Clue 2 is about the Legend of Giants, written by Peony with unique drawings. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door there are strange words. Let the mon blink, 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 chang, blink, 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 one. Door remains firmly shut. Sunken into the side of Snowside Slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. What? To get? Blink, blink, living, stole, snow. The door remains firmly shut. Now the green meets snow on the giant's bed lies the temple. The giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let blank out, blank blank no, blank blank wet, blank blank eant, blank blank eel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant pass, a 3-point pass lies the temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's doors are strange words. Where blank blank re blank blank door blank blank all be blank eamed. The door remains firmly shut. Team Legendary Clue 3. Put Legendary Clue 3 in the bag's key out of the pocket. Clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. It's written by Peony as a unique drawing. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree. The leaves seem to be burnt. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Their legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dictated telewatch. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal seed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. It's a great big statue in the bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. You want to change back in your usual clothes? Not right now. No need to change. Time to investigate the legends surrounding the Crown Tundra. Ah! Ha! I just had an idea. A little something to help you out. Second Master Ball. This is supposed to be one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. You ever get big turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyways, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Looks familiar. Hey Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Boy, listen here, Chief. I got some wisdom to impart. If you could put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around for something to rest my head on. Found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? It's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Dah, ultra mega seriously? This is just something old I found. If you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you better make sure you track that legend down. You obtained a wooden crown. How he does not have freaking splinters in his head. Well, let's see. I bet anything this goes from that statue out there. God, look at that. So beautiful. They go from the regular sword and shield, improve it with the Isle of Armor, and now this. Oh man, this is just so beautiful. Whoa, that's one hell of a rig den. Thank you for joining the party, Cinderace. Let's see if we can put it here. It's a statue of a Pokemon, but somehow it feels missing something. Looks like the wooden crown would fit into the statue here. Do you want to try fitting it on? Yep. Silly looking statue. Rustle, rustle. Come on. Focus. Sorry. Schwonk. Now, look at that. The wooden crown fits perfectly on the statue. Ah, look at that. There's Calyrex. Does it want you to follow it? It wants to do more than that. Come on, Cinderace, let's not scare it. Seems if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Yep. Wildfires, remember the first time it met you. You have to knock it out the first time. Bond Grid 83. Crown. Who are you? Crown. Recrown. Wait, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? You're having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! What's this? Well, getting your comeuppance, Peony. Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I've made use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me my strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, but you understand. They treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into the mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Peony's in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Get around this tree. Let's go talk to you. Oh, they're welcome. I got some lovely goods for sale. Don't forget. Do come again. Oh, come buy a freaking. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Pleasure. Let's go talk to these two. The King of Beautiful Bountiful Harvest. I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh sure, my granny used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. No fairy tale of that. No, I already talked to her. Okay. Okay, I hit that again. So you just need to hit that once for both of them. Okay, cool. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do! It's the main tourist attraction in our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we need more visitors, but only the King of Rio. Let's get up over here. I would like to ask the people the village did. I did. Okay, who did I not talk to? Oh, this person, okay. The King of Bountiful Harvest? Whoa, if it exists, why doesn't he heal the land around each single crops for a change? I missed the person. I've just seen that Peony's body being held. Ah, human child, I trust you're able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? Just that you're a fairy tale. As I suspected, nobody truly believes that I am real. Seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I'm the King of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Your loyal steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon I used to ride across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if I should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my current not-so-loyal steed. I'd be in your debt if you could speak to the village on my behalf. If you're able to find out any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Huh. Chief? With a massive noggin? Or, wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to the base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. This is where we're going to end our adventure today. We'll be back in the next episode as we check upon Calyrex's steed, see what the villagers know, and advance in the story to finishing this chapter in the Crown Tundra of Stavron and Steed. Interesting that what showed up was actually what was data mined out of Pokemon Home. And as always, check me out on TikTok, on Instagram, Twitter at BDRainy2031, and check out the Facebook page at RainmanTCG. But until the next episode, where we continue our trip into the Crown Tundra, I ask that you stay safe, wear your mask when you're out, and you're cool just the way you are by being... Sorry, I screwed up my... Let me do this again. Be cool by being you, because you're awesome the way you are. We will see you in the next video, Rainman fam. Peace. Oh, it's just awesome. Right. This is where we're going to end our adventure today. We'll be back in the next episode as we check upon Calyrex's steed, see what the villagers know, and advance in the story to finishing this chapter in the Crown Tundra of Stavron and Steed. Interesting that what showed up was actually what was data mined out of Pokemon Home. And as always, check me out on TikTok, on Instagram, Twitter at BDRainy2031, and check out the Facebook page at RainmanTCG. But until the next episode, where we continue our trip into the Crown Tundra, I ask that you stay safe, wear your mask when you're out, and you're cool just the way you are by being... Sorry, I screwed up my... Let me do this again. Be cool by being you, because you're awesome the way you are. We will see you in the next video, Rainman fam. Peace.